Hello, my little cobras. It's Miss Kristen here, and I am back with my YouTube live classes. From now on during the summer, YouTube live classes will be on Saturdays at 10 a.m. We're going to finish up the rest of the mount position today, kind of review everything we've done so far, because I know it's been a couple weeks since I've taught, just to let everyone know. Also, if you'd like to support the channel, please consider becoming a patron on Patreon. Really helps me out while I continue to put out content over the summer. Until I'm basically back on that teaching full time again. So thank you guys so much. Remember, like, subscribe, and share the video, and let's go ahead and get started. So remember, quick reminder, the first rule in my class is going to be respect. Now, respect means treat others the way you would like to be treated, and this is more important than ever. And then the second one is discipline, which is doing the right thing even when no one is looking. So we're just gonna warm up a little bit. We're gonna start with some crawling. So for my little cobras, you can just start on your hands and your knees. If you would like to challenge yourself, you get your knees like 2 inches off the ground. So remember, when we're moving, we're gonna be moving in opposites. We're gonna move our opposite knee and our opposite hand at the same time. So we're gonna go forward. Now when we get to the top, we're gonna move sideways, backwards, okay? So I move my up, and then sideways again. So my hands are together and my knees are apart. So forward, sideways, and then backwards. So move back. So what we're doing is we're building a box. And this is great if you don't have a lot of space and you just want to go ahead and try to get some movement in this box shape. So what we're trying to do is build this nice strong table moving our opposite and opposites. This is the first thing we want to do. So make sure you're building that box first. So hands together, knees apart. Forward. Sideways. And then backwards. Okay, so once you've built the box a few times, now we're going to go ahead and work on what we call our tripod transition. We're going to start with some bird dogs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reach my opposite hand, opposite leg. I'm going to reach as far as I can, keeping everything nice and even, and then back down. Reach, 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 reach. Back down. We're going to do 5 each side. 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. Okay, so once we've done 5 each side, now we're going to go ahead and move into our 4-point base. So I'm going to find hands underneath my shoulders and my feet underneath my hips. This is what I'm looking for. Now, I want to start by picking up my opposite hand, opposite foot, and just balancing here. Making sure I'm really comfortable. Once I'm comfortable with that, I'm going to pick up my opposite hand, opposite foot. I'm going to step underneath, kind of in my crab walk position. And I pick up my foot, my hand, step underneath. Under, and under. What I see a lot of kids do is they do this, and then they try to like flip over, which is just bad break dancing. So let's try to make sure that we're always stepping underneath. So really slow. Under, under. Once you've done that about 10 times, you're going to take a break. Now we're going to move from 1 foot in front of us and 1 foot behind us. This is kind of like our S-mount position, okay? So once we have our S-mount, we're going to go really simple. First thing we're going to do is we're just going to bring our legs in front of us, like we're going for the armbar, and then just balance here. 2, balance, and then leg behind us. So in front of us, and then behind us. So we're going to do that 10 times total. That's really, so ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. Now, we're going to stay in our basically our side bend sitter or our S-mount position. Now we're gonna push our hips forward. So you push your hips forward, high as we can. Now we're gonna windshield wiper our feet. So from the side, we're gonna be in our side bend sitter. We're gonna push our hips forward, windshield wiper our feet, and then sit back down. Same thing, we're gonna do this about 10 times. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so now we're gonna push our hips forward, okay? We're gonna windshield wiper, sit back down, then add the other, bring our legs in front of us, go to the other side. So we're gonna do 5 in one direction. So we'll end up back on the same side. So hips up, windshield wiper, back down, legs in front of us to switch. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. So we're going to start here, holding our knees, and we're just going to rock down. So we're going to rock, then we come back up, we're going to balance, making sure our feet don't touch the ground. So tuck your chin to our chest, rock back up, and then balance. The balance is very important, so we're not letting our feet touch the ground. So we do that 10 times. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job, guys. So now, we're bringing our legs in front of us. We're just gonna balance. I'm gonna take one hand away, the other hand away. No hands. Bring our opposite foot to our opposite. We're not bringing our hand to our foot. Bring our foot to our hand. We're gonna do that 10 times. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we're gonna get our listening stance. Level 10 focus. We should be pretty warm, but not tired now. That's what we're looking for. So we've been working on the mount position for the last 2 months, once a week. I would like to start in standing self-defense for the summer, or the next week when summer officially starts. So this will be our last mount class today. So today we're gonna be working on technical mount and then how to take the back. But in order to do that, we need to review all the different ways we've gone over to maintain the mount position. So I have my partner here, Bear Drills, as always, and he's gonna help me out today. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and just kind of move without a partner so everyone can see what I'm doing exactly. So we're getting our mount position, our hands on the mat. We're gonna use our hands to push our hips back. This is our first thing, making sure keeping our hips heavy. So we have our nice wide airplane base. We're not here over our arms. Use your hands to push our weight back. This is gonna keep the bad guy down. Now when the bad guy bridges side to side, we're gonna hook the head and base. Hook the head and base. Hook the head and base. That's our first one. When the person tries to get on their side, we're going to push the opponent's head. Push the opponent's head. Okay. Person tries to push our knees. We're gonna lift, slide our knee up like we're crawling, and then base. Lift, slide the knee up and crawling, base. The person tries to push up on our chest, lean forward and swim through the arms. Swim through the arms. Okay. So those are all the major ways we've talked about maintain the mount position. we're gonna add one more today. And that is when the bad guy shrinks really high, instead of stopping them when they get on their side or they try to roll to their tummy, we're gonna let them. So the idea is we want to let the bad guy move, but stay on top. So when the bad guy's rolling, kind of like a log roll, and they roll to their belly, we let them. That way we can take the back. So we're gonna let them move. So when I let them move, come up. See how I'm in this kind of like, almost like a combat base, except I'm tucking my toes. One leg is up. So if the bad guy's facing that direction, I'm gonna let them face that direction. Because remember, if I can see the back, I can take the back. So the drill is, we're basing, I let the bad guy move, slide up. So I slide up to my hands and let the person move. Go back, other side, slide up. From this angle, we let the bad guy move, slide up, let the bad guy move, slide up. So let's go over all of our ways to maintain that position with my trusted training partner, Bear Drills. Bear Drills, your gi's not even on straight. We're on live TV, come on. Okay, so the first one was basing, just making sure that we're holding the position. Now in Bear Drills, bridges from side to side, we're gonna hook the head, base. Hook the head, base. Hook the head, base. Hook the head, base. Now, when Bear Drills tries to shrimp a little bit, he's a giant head. I'm gonna push his head to the side. Turns the other way, push his head to the side. Okay, now, Bear Drills tries to push on my leg. He pushes on my leg, I make a hook, lift, slide up, base. Lift, slide up, base. Now, Bear Drills tries to push me off like he's bench pressing me off. Now I swim through the arms. Swim through the arms. Okay? Now the last one is when you get someone who really wants to turn to their belly, because that's very natural for bad guys to want to do. Because people don't want to feel like they're being crushed, so they turn to their belly to try to push themselves off the ground. But little do they know, you know Jiu-Jitsu, which means you can take the back. So when I see Bear Drills start to turn to get to his side here, instead of stopping him, I'm gonna let him. Now I'm in what we call our technical mount. I have one leg up, my knees sliding behind the back. Now, remember, we talked about this before. If I can see the back, I can take the back. So now I'm gonna get my seatbelt, just like you get a seatbelt in a car. So this hand's gonna go around Bear Drills' neck. This bottom hand is gonna go through the arm, and I'm gonna grab my own wrist. Now, we're gonna do it just like we did the drill earlier. I'm gonna windshield wiper my foot under, and I'm gonna sit. Now I bring the foot in front of me. Now I have two hooks in, so I have the back position, and I have my seatbelt. Now what we're looking for our back position is tight, tight, tight. My legs are tight, my hooks are tight, my seatbelt is tight, and my head is tight. I'm all like lazy and noodly. The person's just gonna get out. So I wanna be tight. I wanna be like a human-sized backpack on Bear Drills. This is what we're looking for. Okay, so tight, tight, tight. Other angle. So we have Bear Drills here. He's freaking out because I've mounted him, as you should be. So he starts to get to his side. When I get to his side, I slide up. So I'm in the technical mount position. I'm sitting on my foot here. I don't want to just stand up here and be like, haha, I have thwarted you. No, what I need to do is I need to get my seatbelt. So this hand goes around the neck. This bottom hand grabs my own wrist. So I have this nice tight seatbelt. I don't want to be high. I want my chest on the Bear Drills' back. Now I'm going to windshield wiper my foot, sit to my hip, and then get my two hooks in. So once I get my hooks in, tight, tight, and then my head, tight. This is what we're looking for. Tight, 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 making sure I have good control here. Okay, so we're here. Now, Bear Drills turns, and then as soon as I see the back, that's the side I want to go to. So when I see the back, I don't go the opposite side, I want to go to the back side. Okay? Because remember, if I can see the back, I can take the back. Now, get my chest on Bear Drills' back, and get my seatbelt around the neck, grab my own wrist, I have a windshield wiper. Now I sit to the back, I got my hooks in. So hooks, and then my head is really, really tight here. So my chin is on Bear Drills' shoulder, my hooks are tight, and my seatbelt is tight. I'm not loosey-goosey, I'm not like this. I'm tired. No, you gotta be active here. Making sure we have good control. And that is how we take the back from the mount position, from technical mount. So the way you can drill this at home is if you have like a stuffed animal or a sibling or a parent, the best thing to do is we can turn this into a game. We're going to turn this into a game by basically trying to maintain the mount position, and then you're going to take your parents back when they're in kind of like a bear crawl around their knees, and then you're going to try to stay on for like 10 seconds, okay? Just trying to make sure that you're maintaining the back really, really strong. So what this looks like is your parent, I'm going to show you what your mom and dad are going to do. Your mom and dad are going to lay here, and they're going to kind of log roll. We're going to roll like a log, log roll, and then log roll. That's what your parents are going to do. Now, when you get to your belly, and your parents get to here, and they push themselves up to your knees, this is your cue to go ahead and take the back. You're going to get your hooks in. You're going to go ahead and get your tight seatbelt, and you're going to turn your head to the side, get the chin on the shoulder to make sure you don't get head-butted by accident. Then your parents, you're going to practice kind of the 4-point base and try to just knock you off a little bit. Okay? So your goal is to get as tight as possible. So I'll tell you, you can stay on your parents. It's like a human size or a child size backpack. A bad guy, super easy. So the idea is, even though I'm in mount, I didn't lose the position if the person goes to their belly. I changed it or exchanged it for a different position that's just as good, if not better, which is the back. Because now all the bad guy's tools are pointed away from you, not towards you. This is very important. Okay? You don't want to face the bad guy. You want to make sure all of his bad stuff is facing away from you so you don't get hit. So this is very, very important. So now that we've finished up all of the mount position, all the different ways to maintain mount, different submissions from mount, different escapes from mount, and then also how to move into the back position, which is even better than mount, we are ready to move on. So I wanted to let everyone know that next week we will be starting our standing self-defense. Great stuff to practice, getting ready for the summer, to prevent yourself getting taken by bad guys. Great stuff to practice at home with your parents. And I will show you guys lots of drills that you can practice at home to make sure you can always defend yourself. Because remember, the first 2 rules of self-defense is 1, being aware of your surroundings. And the second one is protecting yourself at all times. So this is very, very important. We'll start with some standing self-defense and then finish with some awesome takedowns to take you back to the mount position so you can maintain position on the bad guy. So I hope all of everyone had a really great time today, had some awesome drills that they can do at home. Just a quick reminder, make sure you like, subscribe, and share the video. And if you'd like to support the channel, please consider becoming a patron on Patreon. That really helps me out. I am also available for one-on-one training on Zoom. You can contact me through the comment section, or you can follow me on Instagram and Facebook and direct message me there. I want to say thank you guys so much. And remember, drillers make killers.